Yo, what's up, peoples? We out here on another beautiful day. Get ready to chop it up on the walk and talk. You know that saying, they say, the good guy always finishes last. Why I always tripped off that saying, I never looked at it as a negative thing all my life when I always would hear that. Because in my mind, my logical way of thinking is, at least he finished. At least he finished. And that's the bottom line. He finished. And when I want to speak on the good guy, what's up, man? Hey, good, how you? So let's talk about it. So basically, you know, the good guy, he's that cat who's kind to women, you know what I'm saying? Buys her flowers. And to me, my understanding, my big aha comes from when it comes to relationships in life, the more intelligence you have, the greater the relationships. Because then you have a bigger level of knowledge to how to choose a partner based upon your intelligence, good side. And the greater your awareness, greater your opportunities, unless you're just a buffoon, you know what I'm saying? And get over here. And trust me, there's plenty of people who are buffoons with college degrees and all that kind of good stuff. No pull. So basically, he's a good guy. He's got good intentions, but his software is not updated to how society moves and how society runs. So his software is based upon his mama, loving his sisters and stuff like that. And when I get a girl, I'm gonna treat her right because I got sisters and I got a mama. You know, that whole little spill type of joint. And he meets females who've been broken. Females that don't appreciate that. Females that just Dora explorers. You know what I'm saying? And he's an attractive guy. You know what I'm saying? He's got a decent car, decent body, you know, looks, money, pull. And so, you know, even Dora Explorer wants to see what it do. So what happens is, him being a good guy, and he invests his time and his efforts and all that type of stuff into Dora. And next you know, after Dora got all the treasures, she's ready to go on a different mission. And the good guy is heartbroken. He's heartbroken, he's upset because it just didn't go the way he planned it to go. You know what I'm saying? And how many times, hey, what's up, buddy? Chilling. Thank you, sir. So basically, you know, he's upset. He has to go through the heartbreak, laughing and joke with his homeboys and all that type of stuff, you know, or not even, yeah. He's got, hey, how you doing? Good, how about yourself? Thank you very much. One is 8 years old and one is a year and a half. The bigger one is the younger one. Yes. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. So Boo Boo, we're gonna call the good guy Boo Boo. Cause Boo Boo the fool, sometimes he's foolish. He's foolish. And he has to learn the hard way so many different times. But he's a good guy, and he probably didn't have a father in his house. And even if he did, I'm just painting a picture of just the fact that one day, Boo Boo gonna win. Boo Boo gonna eventually win. Boo Boo gonna eventually get what he wants, but sometimes Boo Boo, he has to go through some bumps in the road, so to speak. He gotta go through some bumps in the road to get to his destination. That's all right. You don't have to go to the speedway. You're gonna take some bumps in the road. So, how they say, that's a no, Q. How they say, the good guy finished last. He basically shot, no pull. he basically, no bull, he basically makes all his mistakes in life. And he starts to learn through experience that dang, having a family in this society, in this Western society, isn't as easy as he thought it would be. So basically, what he has to do, no pull. So what he has to do is take a break, and he has to regroup. Now he's getting knowledge and understanding about himself, the mistakes that he's made, you know, the poor choice of women that he had chose to lay out a red carpet for. So Boo Boo, he like, dang, okay, I gotta tighten up. Boo Boo still gets to be himself, but now he's no longer a young Boo Boo. He's a mature Boo Boo. No pull. He's a mature Boo Boo. So now he's got some knowledge, a couple of books, a couple of conferences, whatever he needed to do to get the wisdom. Maybe even listen to my channel. Boo Boo listen to my channel, got some gang, got some understanding, and some other channels. You know what I'm saying? And it clicked because he was delusional. Okay, so now Boo Boo taking a break instead of wasting his money, his time, and his energy on Doras. He decided to reinvest in himself, and he decided to start choosing wisely. So now he's got his money how he desired it to be. His health is on point. You know what I'm saying? His career, his work is flourishing and stuff like that. Back to the quote of the good guy finished last. Everybody who wanted it now. You got everybody who accepted Pookie and Ray Ray's, and they got the family, got all this type of stuff, got the broken families, you got kids over here, you got kids over there. Boo Boo wasn't that stupid. He played around, but he wasn't that stupid. So all these Pookie and Ray Rays got all these kids all across town. And, you know what I'm saying, Boo Boo wasn't as foolish as them. So there's times where Boo Boo wasn't invited to certain venues because it was a couples thing. So Boo Boo like, no, I'm straight, I'm cool, I'm just chilling. I'm relaxing, you know what I'm saying? And so Boo Boo was kind of left out due to the fact that everybody was living a fast life. Living it now, everybody in the city on the red carpets, everybody's going on couple trips and all that. So, you know, it's all good. Everybody forcing the relationships, being unequally yoked and all that type of stuff. And so everybody's just, you know, got these shallow relationships, but they're doing things that, you know, typically people in strong relationships are supposed to be doing. But since we're in a society where sex is just so casual and dining out and hanging out with everybody and sharing your personal business with a complete stranger is such a common thing to do. It holds no value, but everybody's doing it like it's the thing to do. So Boo Boo passes while everybody continue to do their thing. While everybody's continuing to do their thing, they're having kids, they're having divorces, they're having separations, they're having breakups, and all that, while Boo Boo was just still in his own little lane, gaining some knowledge, understanding some perspective about himself and about the society that he's in. Lo and behold, Boo Boo comes across a beautiful woman. Woman who's had similar opportunities to grow, to mature. You know what I'm saying? Although Boo Boo wanted that same thing that everybody else wanted, he had to take a break because he saw that it wasn't panning out how he wanted it to be. He was being misused. Some of the guys that he knew allowed themselves to be misused, and some of the women allowed themselves to be misused. But Boo was like, hey, that's not how life is supposed to work. So he stepped back from that type of environment. So the young lady that he just currently met, she's beautiful. She's had her ups and her downs, but she's still been walking by faith and being strong, good side. And so has Boo Boo. Now these guys, they start realizing how much they have in common, what they want in life. It's taken Boo Boo several years. Taking her several years. But at the end of the day, they both still know what they want. And now, come on, now they're in their mature years of life, and the heartbreak and pain and the loneliness that they both experience, those are all things of the past. They remember them because they like to learn from their mistakes. But now they're able to have their first child together. You know, now they live in a beautiful, peaceful community. They're stable in their work. They're stable in their relationship. They're stable in the choices of friends that they decided to actually associate with. They got direction. They both fear the Creator. They're not suffering from anything. They're not suffering from any STDs. They're not suffering from any type of trauma. And now they're living happily ever after. But at the end of the day, Boo Boo was a good guy. And he was able to remain being a good guy. He just stopped putting his good energy out in a world that didn't value it. And he gained some understanding of what society that he lived in now. And now Boo Boo has finished. He's able to sit on his couch with his wife, look her in her eyes, she looks him in the eyes, and they're able to enjoy a movie, and they can rest at night, you know? So that's the story of Boo Boo, Boo Boo the Fool, AKA the good guy finished last. It doesn't matter as long as you finish, you know? As long as you finish, you hang in there, have patience, have endurance, have wisdom, know the race that you're running, and know if you're gonna run a marathon, it's gonna take some time. And know if you choose to run with somebody, a relay where you gotta pass that baton to your spouse, and then you guys eventually start passing it to your children, you know, you gotta be conditioned for it. So, just a little tidbit of the good guy finishing last. It happens. And if you that good guy, don't be tempted to be an idiot, a foolish man, because you so anxious. And actually, you know, good guys, I wouldn't even say, I guess it's a thought that would cross your mind. But a lot of times, good guys are good men, righteous men, no pull dirty. They won't compromise. It costs their mind, but they won't compromise. So don't compromise. Have a vision. Have a vision of what it is that you want, and have faith. You know what I'm saying? Have faith. So with that, I'm gonna say peace.